going on, guys and gals? Dan the Man coming at you from the 60s Rule channel. And how's everybody doing out there on this Sunday morning? Hope everyone's having a great weekend. I know I am, because I got my old channel back. Yeah, maybe we're back in the saddle, man. Yeah. So what do you say we turn this camera around and see what showed up for Sunday morning model cars and coffee? All right. All right, guys and gals, before we continue on with the rest of this video, we have a channel shout out over here. That's for Larry at Model Car Madness from Rhode Island. Yeah, Rhode Island, baby. Yeah. Larry's just starting out his channel. He got 18 videos and 63 subscribers. And he's a cool dude, and he's got some great builds on his channel, man. He just finished this Lincoln over here for the small scale group build, and he did a hell of a job on that. So he's got some great content on his channel. You should definitely go there and check him out, man. All right? Give him a like, give him a sub, ring his doorbell, tell him he's cool, and tell him Dan the Man sent you. All right? Larry from Model Car Madness from Rhode Island. All right, guys and gals, let's head on over to the bench, and let's see what showed up today for Sunday morning model cars and coffee. All right, guys and gals, before we get going, what we got to do first, right? We got to take a sip of this Java juice, man. Oh man, I might have to make another pot, man. Hold on. Oh, baby, nectar for the gods, man. My crew, they already had their coffee, and hey, Slim, where's Mr. Bones? I don't see him over here. What's that? He went for a bone density test? Oh, good grief, you got to be kidding me. Hope he's back tomorrow. We got some work to do. Anyway, guys, without further ado, let's see what showed up today. Let me get this camera down over here in a better angle. All right, can you guys see that? All right, I know I can see it. I don't know about you. Let's get her in frame. There we go. Yeah, this was a really, really fun build. And I was searching. I had I've always liked these Jeep, forward control, FCs they call them. FC stands for forward control, and they came in all different configurations. You could have got like 3 different engines, different wheelbases. You could even get a dually. They even had a dually, a DRW they called it. You could have got a 4-cylinder, inline 6, or a Y block. I think it was a 272 if I'm not mistaken. But I always loved these things, man. Everyone, farmers use them. There were a lot of utilitarian uses out of this. Fire departments had them, and you've seen them all over the place. And then I think it was Willys started them in 56 to maybe 68 or 7 maybe, and then Kaiser took over, and the story after that. AMC bought them out, but these are really cool. They were all over the road. I mean, they were, I know I always loved the style of these things, but the only thing is, no one makes a kit. I searched high and low for years. Finally, I'm at this show, the NNLE show, and I'm looking through the vendors area, and I saw this sitting on the table. And it was this guy over here. This guy was the seller here, but I don't think he's not the manufacturer of this. This was a resin body. Might have been done by a local guy. But anyway, I asked him how much you want for it. He said $50. I tried to get him down. He said these are rare, and he's right. You go on YouTube and type in, Jeep FC forward control model kit, and you'll hardly see any up there. Maybe a handful if you're lucky, So I said, I gave in. I said I want this. That I wanted it that bad. So I'm walking around with it, and then I run into this guy over here at the show, Jason from Blue Ox Model Shop. He says, "What you got in the bag?" I said, "Oh, I got this FC, but I need a donor. I need like a CJ7 maybe." He goes, "Oh, I got one." He goes, "I'll send it to you." And I said, "Oh, cool." So, Jason, I really, really appreciate that, man. Really do. So I got the kit home, and we got the, Jason sent me the CJ7 kit, and I used most of the parts except for the body. I used the entire chassis for it, and it worked out great. I had to scratch build the interior, and I'll show you that in a second. And the tires on there, I got them off the, I think it was eBay. Yeah, good old Evil Bay. Those are 3D printed tires. They came out really nice. They fit those wheel wells just perfectly. And I'll show you. We did a lot of customizing on here too. The bed from this point back, that's from a 1950 Chevy pickup truck. And those bumpers you see there on the front end, those came from a 58 Edsel. So yeah, we were picking through the parts box, man. And then you can see the side pipes over here. That's actually functional. That ties in all the way to the exhaust manifold off the engine. And I used a V8 engine in there, so we'll call this one like the FC180. They made a 150, a 160, a 170, and I believe they made a 190 also. Like I said, different engines, different wheelbases. So we'll call this one the 170, or I guess. Then I came up with some decals over here. I pieced together some decals, came up at Motor City Customs. And got some pinstriping over here too. You know what, guys? Let me put a light on here. Hold on. Let me see if I can put the light on. Is there a light on there? Let me see. Yeah. Okay, the light's on now. Okay. Make it a little brighter. And then the interior, we found seats in the parts box, and the interior is all stripped. Let me take this off the stand over here. Give you a better look at it. Yeah. And the tailgate functions. It won't stay up. I gotta play with that, but and then we got some diamond plate in the back over there. And there's the wheel and tire package. They came out really nice, man. I really digging those tires. Here's a little closer look at the interior with shifter, steering wheel. That all came out of the parts box, guys. One thing I gotta do is put you back in the hole. I gotta stop this because I'm gonna show you a real cool feature on here. I think you guys are really gonna dig. Let me see. Let me put this around this way over here. Now you look at this cab over here, right? Is it stationary? Well, it is really not. It's actually a tilt. There we go. I'll take you off the stand over here. Yeah, I scratch built that hinge system in there. Had a really blast doing that there. It's a simple just pin over there, and worked out great because of the configuration of this cab. It's basically a square cab, so it wasn't too hard to put a hinge in there. And that's the engine that came with the kit, the CJ7 kit, and it's wired up, you know. We got a Morgan Automotive detail distributor in there, you know, pre-wired, and we scratch built some other brackets and stuff in there. So, and this piece is actually I never glued in. This is supposed to be like a storage box. So yeah, that's all diamond plate in there. And let me see if I can flip this underneath. I'll show you how we got this to work over here. There we go. So you can see that's the entire frame system over there from the CJ7. We got the engine, we got the transfer case, and you know, and it's a stock suspension, but like I said, it worked perfectly. It was just what I needed, you know. Great, had the right size wheelbase in it and everything, you know. And you can see the exhaust system is functional. It comes all the way up here and to the sides and exits out the rear of the bed over there. So that worked out great, man. I'm very happy with this build. And the paint is, I think it's Krylon Sunshine Yellow, you know. And I'll put this guy back over here. And now the rear bumper, that came off a Volkswagen bus. And like I said, we were going through our parts box, man, like you wouldn't believe it. The taillights, I have no idea where they came from, but they look pretty cool sitting back there. So, and we put some pinstriping decals in there. And the front of the grill, we got a little license plate in there. California right there. Flat black on the, or is it semi-gloss black on the grill. And then we got some... found some lenses out of the parts box as well. So, and here's another shot of the interior over there. Let me see. Maybe you can see it from this side. There you go. There's the dash. That nice blurry dash. Okay. There we go. There we go. You get, oh, come on, baby. You're gonna. There we go. There we go. All right, guys and gals. Let me put you back in over here. All right. And there we go, Sunday morning model cars and coffee. And as always, I want to thank this cool dude over here, Paul, at Left Coast Model Car Bills. And if you're not sub to this guy, you're missing out. Definitely go over there and check him out, man. I mean, he's got everybody involved over there. And, you know, family-oriented channel. That's awesome, man. That is awesome. All right, guys and gals, I'm out of here. And remember, ain't nothing to it but to do it. You guys, take care, be safe, and keep on building.